Hi, thanks for tuning in with me. We're gonna run through Surya Namaskara A and B. A we're gonna do for 4 cycles, and then B we're gonna do for 3 cycles. This video is part of my beginner's yoga course, which I teach at ACLO. So more depth we do in person. So for now, just come to the front of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Bring your arms by your sides. Coming into what we call Samastitihi. Reach your fingers down, lift up to the crown as you anchor through the soles of the feet, relaxing all of your 10 toes. Spread the weight evenly over your feet, the front and the back, and over the left and the right foot. So just take a moment to grow tall from the feet towards the top of the head, feeling all the muscles active in the body. And then start to breathe with Ujjayi. Inhale through the nose. Expand the ribs to the side, to the back, slightly to the chest. Exhale, chest down, shoulder blades down, side of the ribs, low back region. Keep going like that. And exhale. Next inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Maybe bring the palms to the touch. Maybe keep the hands separated and shift the gaze between your hands or to the thumbs. On the exhale, hinging from the hips, keep lengthening through the spine. Bend your knees as much as you have to safely bring the fingers onto the mat. Maybe palms flat, maybe slightly in front, maybe closer to your legs. See what feels best for you right now. Bring the hands underneath the kneecaps, lift halfway up, flat back. Shift the weight to the front of the feet and then suck your belly in towards the ribs. Suck the ribs into shoulder blades towards your bum. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step 1 foot at a time down until you land into a high plank. Press yourself out of your shoulders, then roll the inner elbows forward as you anchor to the index finger bases. Press the heels back, press the crown forward, feel the legs active. Then as you exhale, lower the knees down. Slowly come down all the way towards your belly. Release the tops of your feet. Press to the upper feet, the upper thighs, the pubic bone, and then roll the shoulders back. Inhale, come to baby cobra. Make sure you're not just hanging in your shoulders. So avoid extending through the arms too much. Exhale, tuck your toes. And then lift your hips up, coming into your first downward dog. So the downward dogs we always hold for 5 breaths. So that gives you some time just to feel into the body. Checking in with how the movement is affecting you. Also checking how it's affecting your mind. So not only the physical plane, but just also keep an eye on yourself as your whole. Good. Palms stay flattened. Don't worry too much about straightening the legs. That is secondary to the length from the sit bones towards your palms. Good. That's 5 breaths. Now bend your knees. Start to walk your feet up. Or step your feet towards the front of your mat, towards your hands. Then come right into your halfway lift. For option 1, your hands are underneath the kneecaps. Option 2, keep the fingertips down. Exhale, fold it down. Press to your palms or fingertips. Forehead towards your shins. Drishti towards the top of the nose. Drishti is eye gaze. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Keeping that length in the spine, shift the gaze up. Make sure your sit bones pointing straight down here. Exhale. Make your way back to Samastitihi. So that was our first cycle. Cycle number 2. Inhale, reach the arms up. Rotate your triceps forward. The biceps to your ears. Exhale, fold it down. Keep that length as you make your way down. And then once you're down, see if you can bend your elbows backwards. So the shoulders pressing away from the ears. Inhale, come to your flat back again. Shift. You can shift the weight forward. Maybe hands underneath the kneecaps. Exhale, step 1 foot at a time back. Same exhale, lower down from the knees or maybe from the toes. Make sure your elbows hugging towards your ribs as you slide down. Release the tops of your feet, baby cobra. Inhale. Press your shoulder blades to your bum and suck your belly and the ribs in. Exhale, tuck your toes. Move from plank into downward facing dog. Again, 5 breaths here. Smooth, even breathing. Check in if you're still breathing with Ujjayi. Are you still keeping the bandhas active, which you talked about in the beginner's course, face to face or mula bandha, root lock, lift of the pelvic floor, activation of the lower abdomen, which we call Uddiyana Bandha in yoga. Good, and bend into your knees, look between your thumbs, step or walk to watch your hands. So we always have the first few cycles a bit gentle, Surya Namaskara. Exhale, fold it down, just because it's good just to start slow, especially if this is the first thing you do in the day. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Cycle number 3, inhale, reach. You probably notice the body starts to open up already a little bit at this point. Inhale, come to your flat back, shoulders pressing away from the ears. Exhale, step or maybe lightly hop to the back of your mat. Same exhale, lower from the knees or toes, maybe just halfway to Chaturanga. Good. Inhale, make your way to Cobra, or if you feel the body is ready for it, come to an up dog where your thighs are above the mat. As then you press out of your shoulders, arms are straight, elbows pointing back. Exhale, if you're in Chaturanga, suck your belly in, coming into a kind of floating plank with your back of the feet into the mat. Flip the feet from there to plank, and then transition into downward facing dog. 5 breaths again. 1, relax the head and neck. 2, maybe you found a room to lower the heels a bit further down. 3, keep broadening through your chest, keep broadening through the shoulder blades. 4, you twist these towards your upper thighs, eventually towards your belly button. Good, bend your knees, look forward on the inhale, step, walk or lightly hop towards the front of your mat, keeping your gaze straight in front as you make your way to the front. Exhale, fold it down, release your head and release your neck. Keep your navel in. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up, gazing upwards. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Final round, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, flat back for option 3. Keep your palms flat when you lift your chest. Exhale, step or jump back. Same exhale, lower down or halfway down to Chaturanga. Inhale, flip the feet, come to Cobra or up dog. Keeping your gaze towards the top of the nose. Avoid jumping the head back. Exhale, make your way back to downward dog. Again, 5 steady breaths. Just know at all times when the downward dogs feel too much for you, which can happen, especially if you're new with the practice, you always have the option to drop your knees and to come into a child's pose for those 5 breaths instead. And as always, respect your body and then limits. So be careful with intense pain, sharp pain. We want to avoid that. That's 5. Bend into the knees, inhale. Step, walk or lightly hop towards your hands. Flat back, maybe for option 3, keep the palms flat once you're forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise. Keep your legs strong as you lift. Samasthiti. Good. Surya Namaskara A B. Sit down deep, squeeze the inner thighs together and then reach the arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Option 1, gazing slant down. Option 2, shift the gaze between your hands. Option 3, palms come together, but only do that if you're able to keep your arms straight and your biceps leaning, rolling upwards. Exhale, we took an extra breath there. Inhale, come to your flat back, straighten the spine, look up. Exhale, step, walk or jump. Same exhale, lower down, slow, legs strong. Inhale, Cobra, or make your way into your up dog. Downward facing dog, maybe if it feels good, roll over your toes to transition into downward dog. Now step your right foot between your hands, spin the left foot flat, and then reach both arms all the way up. Make your way into warrior 1, gazing straight forward for option 1. Hands reconnect to the mat. So balance on your back toes, so step back to plank, lower down slow, halfway or all the way. Come to Cobra or up dog. Press out of your shoulders, especially if you're in up dog. Exhale. Make your way back to downward dog. Step now your left foot forward. Spin the right foot flat. Square your hips, meaning you pull the right hip forward. And then press to the outer edge of your back foot. Hands reconnect. Step back. Lower slow. Keep your ribs in. Inhale. Cobra up dog. And then downward facing dog. 5 breaths. And just know you have the option to drop the knees and come to child's pose. I'll let you know when we Continue from here on. Good. Now if you're in child's pose, come back to your down dog. Bend into your knees, end of the exhale. Inhale, step, walk, or hop. Keep inhaling to straighten the spine. Exhale, fold it down. Sit down deep, squeeze the inner thighs together. Shifting the weight a little bit more to the back of the feet rather than the front. Exhale, Samasthiti. Cycle number 2. Inhale, reach. See if you can sit a little deeper, reaching the arms a little further back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, flat back for option 3. Keep the palms flat. Exhale, step, walk, or jump. Lower down. Inhale. Maybe rolling over your toes to get in as well, which is a bit harder. Then rolling out. Exhale, downward dog. Step your right foot between the hands, spin the left foot flat. Press to the outer edge of your left foot as you reach up strong. Pull the left thigh forward and keep your knee above your ankle from the right foot. Hands down, step back. Glide it down slow. Open up as you inhale. And then downward facing dog on the exhale. Left side forward, bend, rotate the back foot out, reach up. Good, hands come back, step back. All in one exhale, glide it down. Inhale, make your way into up dog or cobra. And then downward dog. Another 5 breaths. Optional, child's pose. 1. Don't forget about your dristi. 2, haven't mentioned yet, but your feet about a fist distance apart from the big toes. So ready for second toes pointing forward. Helps you to activate the inner lines of the legs, leaning towards the pelvic floor. Bend into the knees now. If you're in child pose, come back to down dog. Inhale, step, walk, or jump. Flat back. You always want to make sure you hop lightly, as lightly as you can, like a feather. Fold it down. Sit down deep. Inhale, find your Utkatasana chair pose. Maybe gaze up, maybe palms meet. Exhale. Final cycle. Inhale, you're doing great. Exhale, fold it down. Always just doing the best that you can. So inhale, flat back. Exhale. And sometimes that means that you need to hold back a little bit, which is fine as well. Yoga is about being mindful in your movement. Step the right foot forward, spin the left foot flat. Reach up, inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Open up the front body, inhale. And again, downward facing dog. Now one more side. Left foot forward, right foot spins flat. Reach up to the fingertips, maybe gaze up, maybe palms meet even. Hands come back down, step back. Glide slow. Open up, inhale. And then downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, keep your palms anchored. 2, 3, keep your ribs in. 4, see if you can find more length in the back of the legs. Now 5, bend into the knees, make your way to the front on the inhale. Flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Sit down nice and deep. Inhale, reach up. Utkatasana chair pose. And Samasthiti. Bring your hands towards your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Maybe take a deep breath into the nose. Out through the mouth to release. Seal your lips again and just take a moment to check the effects of what you just moved through in your body. So on the physical plane, check in with the effects on your mind, your mental state, your emotional state. And when you feel ready, reopen your eyes and continue the rest of your day. Namaste.